it's your girl Adeola. Where were you when you heard the joke? Me, I was enjoying a very good Thanksgiving dinner with Koledo when I heard the joke. Move closer, move closer, move closer, move closer. Did Saraki really say that he acquired 95% of his wealth before getting into politics? Oh my god. Ogubukola, why now? He said, insane. You don't really think that we are all stupid, do you? As in 180 million of us in Nigeria. You don't think we are stupid, do you? Abba, we have not forgotten. We know how your family made it wealth, eh? Ogubukola, you are not a very good comedian. Stop it. Meanwhile, it has happened. Gang. Did you guys hear that the former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Bagudu Hesse, was kidnapped? Yes, so at the Kaduna home of Alhaji Maman Daura, and that is the president's nephew, you know, the one that a lot of people have been saying, not me, just people, they are saying that he's the real president, as in is the one controlling things. You guys didn't hear that from me, so you cannot quote me. But that is the man that travels with Buhari everywhere he goes, and he doesn't have any official title. By the way, they wanted to pick him up too, but he escaped. But thank God that the ambassador has been released. By the way, the week before that, police announced that they foiled an attempt to kidnap billionaire Femi Otedola. The kidnappers were using Otedola's GSM line to monitor his movement. And before that, CBN governor's wife was also kidnapped. In fact, many Obas, chiefs, monarchs, they've been kidnapped recently. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Because what I'm seeing is starting to resemble what I see, so sure you get it. Kidnappers are now everywhere in Nigeria. That is what I'm trying to say. Not just in the Niger Delta. In fact, nobody is safe now. Benny, I know that there are kidnappers in every country, but our own is just getting worse by the day. Do you ever wonder why? It is because people are hungry, Ilule. I'm not justifying kidnapping at all. Please, I'm not justifying kidnapping at all. I strongly condemn it. I've had personal experience, so you understand, not me, but somebody close to me. You cannot sleep, you cannot eat, and the police keep saying, come back tomorrow, come back tomorrow. In fact, the kidnappers are now asking for US dollars. In Nigeria, they will tell people in Nigeria, we need certain amount and you must change it to dollars, and you have to change it to dollars before you deliver it to them. And many people's lives have been wasted by this kidnapper, so I am not justifying it in any way. And those who make it out alive, the trauma remains with them for life. So no, I'm not justifying kidnapping, but this wasn't the case when I was growing up. Nigeria was not like this, okay? So there has to be a reason why. Come to think of it, when a few people keep stealing the money that is meant to create jobs, meant to pay salaries, meant to fix our roads, meant to make life better for the common people. I mean, this is a country where we celebrate corruption. This is a country where a confirmed thief can be boasting that he got 95% of his wealth from his family. When this is happening, people would resort to crime for survival. You get what I'm saying? Do you know what it's like to work and not get paid for your hard-earned money for 7 months? In fact, some people a whole year, and they have kids to feed. Do you know what it's like to graduate from the university? Your parents are very hopeful, and then you don't get a job for 6 years. Do you know what that is like? And again, I'm not justifying kidnapping. I'm just hoping that the people that are stealing our money would wake up and smell the coffee, because there's something we call ripple effect. Even they are no longer safe. You steal all this money, but you may be robbed by armed robbers on the road. You don't have peace when you sleep because they may break into your house at night. You buy fancy cars, but where is the road to drive them? I saw a video recently where they were delivering a Bugatti Veyron to someone in Nigeria. I don't know when this happened, but it happened in Nigeria. This car is worth $1.5 million, okay? Does it make sense driving that kind of car on our roads? I don't get it. Unless the person will be driving the car only in Abuja. But even then, we have armed robbers in Abuja, no be so. What I'm saying is, if things continue the way they are right now in Nigeria, kidnapping will not stop. And it's not that I don't want it to stop. I'm just saying, it probably will not stop, and it may get worse. And they are now targeting a lot of big people, if you've noticed. And that's why we've been shouting for years that enough of this selfish way of wanting everybody else to suffer while you and your own family prosper at the expense of the multitude. Stop stealing the money meant for all of us, because it's in the human nature to find a way of surviving somehow. When people are desperate, they will look for a way to survive, even if it means committing crime. 4 years ago here in New York, we had Hurricane Sandy, and for the first time, I saw total blackout. A lot of people lost power for days. That means some gas stations could not pump petrol. So there was shortage of petrol here. ATM were not working in some places. So there was shortage of cash, and you couldn't even use your ATM card. You know what happened? People became desperate. Crime rate jumped overnight. People were looting. They were looting stores, even in the daytime. I mean, they They had to eat. They needed to eat. So come and see the queue for petrol. We were fighting over petrol. I thought I was back in Ojuelegba.
I can ask you the cause about to stop. You tell me I'm yelling at you like you're yelling at you.
I take from this.
Don't yell, okay? My hearing is fine. Okay, but there is a line though. Regardless if you drop that in the sky, there's a line back
I have diesel, but you gotta get online. You gotta get online. I have diesel. Let's go. You're holding up the traffic.
And the bus was so crowded, people were pushing each other just to get on the bus. You know why? Because they had waited for hours. I'm trying to say that desperation for survival is universal. If we don't take care of some things, crime rate will continue to jump, kidnapping will continue to rise. Once the system is not favorable, people will become desperate. Some of the money that some Nigerians have stolen, they can't even finish spending it in their entire lifetime. Yet, they're holding on to it. Meanwhile, Nigerian police stations get, how much? 15,000 naira. Hey, every month. What is the meaning of that? And we wonder why police are collecting bribe by the road. That's a crime that policemen are committing because of corruption. So you understand? The core of the matter is we need to stop corruption and crime rates will go down. But you guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.